I worked on an asset pack that allows the user to create classical turn-based RPGs in Unity without any programming knowledge. My aim here was to create a whole toolkit that covers all necessary features to create complete RPGs in Unity. And I would like to jump directly into Unity to give you a quick overview of the 2D RPG kit and how it can be used to create your very own RPG. And this is how it looks like when you first open it up in Unity. Along with the project, I provided a complete demo game, which also can be downloaded separately from the toolkit, so everyone interested in the 2D RPG kit can first try out the game and decide based on the gameplay if this project would serve their needs. The game has a playtime of roughly 30 to 40 minutes. I included the demo game into the project for reference, as it not only shows every feature contained in the 2D RPG kit, but also goes deeply into the creation of cutscenes via the included event manager system. Another important aspect is that it includes a handful of useful assets which can be used to quickly build games. So the first thing an RPG needs is a protagonist. So let's jump into the game manager to see how this works. The game manager is the main prefab that handles all the character data and some important world settings. But how exactly all these scripts are used to set up the world is explained in more detail within the included documentation. For now, we concentrate on the character status script. This script can be used to build our protagonist and other party members. Here we can now set up a basic detail like the name, the HP and SP, and also configure the EXP settings. This script also handles the calculation of EXP for each level either completely automatically or manually for deeper customization. The same goes for the HP and SP bonus that comes with each new level. But how the protagonist looks like can be decided within the player prefab. This prefab handles the 4-directional top-down movement of the player and comes with all needed animations. So now let's take a look at how this works in-game. For this I just open up the village scene from the demo game. The 2D RPG kit works with Unity's tile system to create environments. The tile map is separated into 6 different layers for a versatile map creation. Just draw the included tile set directly into the scene to create your environments. All scenes are set up in a way that you can always just hit play to directly test your environment. The main object loader makes sure that every needed component is loaded into the scene. Here you can now walk around and explore your environment. We have set up collision through the layer system and differently overlapping objects. Another important feature of the 2D RPG kit is the complete game menu, which you can open up during the game. It covers all the typical RPG aspects like the inventory, where you can use items and equipment. You can confirm character status, skills and more. Or you can explore the whole menu freely in the demo game. Let's now walk a bit through the village and open this chest. It contains a potion which is now put into our inventory. Chests are also prefabs. They can be dragged and dropped directly into the scene. You can of course decide which item the chest should contain. Chests are associated with the chest manager. This manager makes sure that your game always remembers which chests were opened and which are still closed. So if you have opened a chest, then exit and enter this scene again, the chest would stay open. This information also carries over when saving the game and loading to continue playing. Saving and loading of course also saves and loads all important characters, data like inventory and status. Here we can also see how transitioning between different scenes works via the teleport prefab. With this we can set up multiple teleports within one single map to enter different scenes. And in this scene we have an NPC that the player can talk to, and I will use this opportunity to quickly show you how the dialogue system works. The NPC is also a prefab that can be directly dropped into the scene. With the double slash you can indicate who is currently talking. The name will then be displayed within this name field of the dialog box. I will just walk you around the village to show a few more features, like the shop for example. The shop is made with the NPC prefab. Here you can just specify the items that should be on sale, and now the player can talk to this person in order to buy and sell items and equipment. Items can be created with the item script, which offers all the customization to create different items and effects. Here you can also specify a buy and a sell price. Okay, let's now leave the village so we can finally go into the battle system. But we first have an event that prevents us from leaving the village before we have finished the quest. Quests are an important aspect of RPGs, so I have included a system to also cover this aspect. You can bind game objects to different conditions with the quest object activator script. This script checks if a quest was completed or not. You can mark quests as completed through different actions like dialogue. I will just deactivate this quest in the hierarchy for now so we can directly leave the village. Here we are now in the overworld where we can encounter different enemies. With the battle area prefab, it is possible to define an area where the player can run into different teams of enemies. In this battle area we have 7 different teams of enemies that will be randomly encountered. The first team, for example, consists of a snake and a crow. Defeating them will grant the player 9 EXP and 12 gold. Enemies are also prefabs that can be set up using the battle character script to define details like amount of EHP and strength. Battles are turn-based and you can decide to attack normally or just use skills and items. Winning a battle shows the player how much EXP and gold have been earned and whether any items were found. So this concludes the overview of my 2D RPG kit. If you are interested in the 2D RPG kit or just want to try out the demo game, follow the link in the description.